Hello everyone, I'm Rosalie back again with another Awaken Chaos Era video. So in today's video, I'll be creating a guide on how to clear the stage 75 of this bounty hunt, where the boss is Evera. So what makes this stage challenging is the boss will receive an attack up positive effect from the glyph stone, which allows her to one-shot your entire team with her ultimate ability, which makes it quite frustrating for most players in this game. And I'll show you the way on how to counter her attack up positive effect as well as to sustain or survive against her AoE attacks. Alright, so here's how I defeat Evera on Bounty Hunt stage 75. And the way to do it is to use the Water Prison spell to strip away the positive effect, or you can use heroes that can remove the positive effect as well as applying the no positive effect on the enemy. And for this team, I'm using Savanna, Rosalie, Cece as well as Aubry. You can replace Aubry with any heroes that can apply the no positive effect for 2 turns. So what I did there was I have my Aubry to build with high speed and high focus stat to strip away the positive effect on Evera, and then apply the no positive effect on Evera so that she will not be able to apply her attack up buff using her ultimate ability. And then once that one is done, then you can slowly defeat the stone behind Evera, so that the stone would not provide her with the attack up positive effect, as you notice here. This is my heroes, and also you need to take note of the spell cooldown of the boss. We want to use Rosalie's ultimate ability once the boss ultimate ability is ready, so that we'll ignore the damage dealt by Evera with the invincibility buff through Rosalie's ultimate ability here. I will reserve the Agile Leap for Cece once she hops out from Rosalie, so that I'll be able to do maximum amount of damage to the enemy, as well as keeping Rosalie safe and sound with her passive healing each time Rosalie gets hit. Okay, so these are the mobs. We do not really need to care about the mobs here. We can use Rosalie's passive skill to counter attack. Right, so since the boss skills are already ready, now I used Rosalie's ultimate to knock out the stone, and then I'll use Agile Leap. Oh, I didn't use Agile Leap yet. I put the defense up on Rosalie because I know that Evera will be able to strip away the positive effect from my hero. So that's why I use CC defense up buff to be applied to Rosalie there, so she can keep the invincibility buff on herself. Okay, then I hop in back to Rosalie with CC ultimate so that she will not receive any damage. Right, the boss has already 1 health bar left, which is quite we are almost there to finish off the boss. So now I use the Agile Leap to reset, to give an additional turn to Rosalie so that she can gain this invincibility buff on herself. And yes, so that's how I defeat Evera here. Alright, so let's check out the battle report here for this team to see how much the damage dealt, damage taken, as well as the healing dealt is from my hero's performance here. Alright, so let me show you how I build each of these heroes so that you can replicate this on your account. And let's say if you do not have Rosalie on your account, you can borrow your friend's Rosalie through the hero friend support. Alright, so let's say assuming that you do not have Aubry like what I use in the battle, you can substitute other heroes in the game that has the ability to apply no positive effect on Evera. So as you notice here, right, there are dark, wood, fire as well as water heroes, but the best hero would be the fire heroes because they are the strong affinity against Evera. So let's say Melissa here, she's one of the recommended heroes for the stage 75 of Evera because her ultimate ability Assault removes 1 positive effect from the enemy, which removes the attack up buff that was placed by the stone, the glyph stone. And then she also applies the no positive effect to the target for 2 turns. So Evera would not be able to grant herself the attack up buff when she performs her ultimate ability to gain the attack up buff. So this is one of the unit. And if you have her, right, just build her with high amount of speed. Get her to above like 230 speed. I think 200 speed would be sufficient because she will be able to have this hunter trait that grants her this vanguard buff that provides her with more speed, which amplifies her speed by 45%. I think this one is version 2, but I think version 1 will be around about 20%, but it's still sufficient. Just get her to 200 speed and then get her focus stat. This one is really important to apply the no positive effect and strip away the positive effect. Get it to be 100% or more, depending on how well the Evera is able to resist the no positive effect. Alright, so let me show you how I build all of these 4 heroes, starting off with Cece. So basically, she's the support hero that grants her host with more attack stats. So what I built her for the stats would be high amount of attack stats, high amount of speed, and actually I should build her with more focus in order for her to apply the negative effect like Water Prison or Sundering Purgatory. But this is my current build that I use for Evera. So attack, speed, and yeah, so that's basically it for her. And then for her gears, currently I'm just gearing her with a double Raider set and 1 Raptor set. Ideally, I want to get her with more focus stat, so that she'll be able to do the debuff with the spells much more better. And let me quickly go through the gears. You can pause the video at any point of time to view the gear stats. So this is the weapon, helmet, armor, speed boots, attack ring, and attack necklace. Her glyphs and abilities are all maxed out. She's fully ascended. By getting her 5th ascension, she'll gain these 2 ability effects rather than 1. Then for her masteries, I've almost booked her to give her a lot of the attack stats. And if I invest 2 more books into her, she'll be able to gain additional health boost and defense boost. But this one is not really required, since this one does not really give her more attack stats. Alright, so that's basically Cece. Let's move on to the second fastest hero in the team, who is Aubry. Alright, so this is the second hero, Aubry. So basically she is there as a supported hero to apply the no positive effect. And since he does not have any ability to strip away the positive effect, that's why I use Water Prison spell. And here are his overall stats. It's around about 19,000 health, 1,300 defense, 253 speed, and 165% focus. Since Evera will be able to one-shot everyone in the battlefield, it's not really necessary to focus on the health and defense, just prioritize on the speed as well as focus stat. These 2 are really important. Just get him to go before Evera and then have sufficient focus to apply the no positive effect for 2 turns. For his gears, currently I'm gearing him with a triple Raider set to provide additional 45 speed. So let's check out the gears, starting off with the weapon. This weapon, a helmet, armor, speed, a health ring, and a health necklace. His glyphs and abilities are all maxed out. He does not have any ascension. If you get his ascension to the second one, basically he'll be able to remove heal, perform additional healing or remove. Let me quickly do a check. Yeah, he'll be able to remove a negative effect from a random team member at the start of the turn. This one is not necessary for the Bounty Hunt Stage 75 Evera. And currently I have not invested any mastery books in him, and it's not necessary for this PvE content. Alright, so that's basically Aubry. Let's move on to the third hero in the team, who is Rosalie. This is my Rosalie, where she spins around with her fire and ice sight, which proves very dangerous. And let's check out her overall stats. She has around about 6,000 attack, 336% critical damage, 100% critical rate, 201 speed. So this is basically my build for the Rift of Chaos Earthen Titan. And this one can also work for the Bounty Hunt Station 5 Evera. This speed is not sufficient because Evera will still be able to go before Rosalie. So you need a lot more speed than 201 speed here. And for her gears, currently I'm gearing her in an assassin set that allows her to deal 15% more damage to the main target and 35% more damage at a 50% chance. Raider set is to provide additional 15 speed. So this is the weapon. Ideally this one you want to get attack percentage. This is the helmet, armor, attack boots, critical damage ring, and then the attack necklace. These are the relics that I use. Critical damage crest. Then we have the health, flat stats health tome. Ideally you want to get the health percentage. And this one would be a critical damage Astro Grill. Her glyphs and abilities are all maxed out. She's fully ascended. The most important thing is to get this 5th ascension so that she'll be able to perform additional attacks. And then for her masteries, I've invested around about 13 books. The last 2 books will improve her defense as well as her attack based on her speed. So if I have around Batora's speed, that means 201 attack. And yeah, so that's basically Rosalie. Let's move on to the 4th hero in team, who is Savanna. So this is Savanna. Basically, she's there for her trait, Resentment. Upon death, grants 100% of this character attack to a random ally. This means that you just need to build her with high amount of attack stats and disregard any other stats. Because she'll be like a mid shield, that she will take all the hits, then she gets killed, and then her spirit will attach to the hero. And hopefully it goes to Rosalie to amplify her attack by 7633. And it's not necessary to book her for this particular case. So for her gears, currently I'm gearing her with a triple warrior set to provide her with an additional 45% attack. So this is the weapon with a triple roll and attack, helmet with double roll and attack, armor with a triple roll and attack boots, attack ring, attack necklace, attack Astro Crest, and attack Astro Grill. Her glyphs and abilities are all maxed out. The most important thing is to get the 2nd ascension to improve the grant of 50% attack to 100% attack. Then for her masteries, I have not invested any mastery books in her. But if you have tons of mastery books, right, then you can amplify her attack stats, maybe increase it to 9000 through these skill mastery effects, as well as as well from this speed to attack. But this one is doesn't really help much because her speed is pretty low. Alright, so that's basically it for Savanna build. Here are the build summary for all of these 4 heroes with Cece, Aubry, Rosalie as well as Savanna. So for Cece, just build her with high amount of speed so that she can attach to her ally quickly before Evera can take her turn. And then also build Cece with high amount of attack stats so she can boost her host with more damage. And then for Aubry, then you just need to build him as the 2nd fastest hero, then apply the no positive effect, he needs high amount of focus stats, and build him above 230 speed or so to go before Evera. And then for the 3rd hero, Rosalie, just build her with high amount of attack stats, critical rate, critical damage, and some speed. And finally for Savanna, just build her with high amount of attack stats by gearing her in a warrior set, so that once she gets defeated by the enemy, her spirit will attach to Rosalie. And if it doesn't, then you need to restart the game so that her spirit attached to Rosalie to amplify her damage output. Alright, so that's the end of my video guide on how I defeat the Evera on Bounty Hunt Stage 75. Do let me know down in the comments below if you need any help. And if you found this video helpful, do give this video a thumbs up and share it to your friends in case if they are also having this difficulty. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, you can always click the subscribe button as well as ringing the notification bell to stay up to date whenever I upload a new video on this channel. And if you have any idea on what videos I should make, you can propose down in the comments below section too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!